Hello, my name is Karina Browse and I will be interviewing Dr. Sam, a famous forensic scientist. I have some questions for you. How did you know you wanted to be a forensic scientist? Well, when I was in middle school, I loved reading mystery books. I was so interested that I decided to look into forensics a little bit more, and that's when I wanted to be a forensic scientist. I was really nerdy. What's the hardest thing about being a forensic scientist? The hardest thing is probably having to work with the dead bodies because it's so sad and you just want to help them. And it's depressing because that person had a life and people that loved them. What's the most common misinterpretation about forensic science? In real life, criminalists don't interview and arrest like in CSI. They only use evidence from the police. Each piece of evidence actually goes to its own specialty. Also, in CSI, they get results from DNA back to the crime scene. But really, you're lucky to get it back within a year. Oh wow, that's a really long time. I always thought CSI was so realistic. Well, actually, when you think of it, they misinterpret a lot of things that us forensic scientists do in real life. What are your favorite and least favorite parts about being a forensic scientist? Well, my least favorite part is seeing the bad situations with the blood and the horror. My favorite part is that I get a good feeling that I help solve a mystery. What skills are most important to forensics? Well, you need to understand scientific principles. You have to have chemistry, biology, physics, math, and you have to be able to understand firearms, ballistics, and DNA. What about like tools or instruments or something? Well, you've got to understand the instrument you're using, otherwise you don't know if you'll use it properly. Do you ever have to write reports or something? Well, yeah, you have to learn how to take notes and write reports. For example, a 10-page report you might have 279 pages of notes for. You have to be articulate enough to explain complicated science to a jury. Oh, wow. It must be so stressful being a forensic scientist. How do you handle all that stress? Well, when you're a forensic scientist, you and your coworkers learn to find humor in grotesque things. You build your own defenses and vent it out at work. Like things that you and your friends would find horrific, we find to be funny. Thank you so much, Dr. Sam. It's been a pleasure interviewing you. Oh, well, it's been a pleasure being interviewed by you. Thank you. Yeah. I loved reading mystery books. I was so interested in... I forgot the question. How did you know you wanted to be a... What are your favorite... Thanks for your time. Thanks for watching. Bye.